Hi, this is Daniel from the Ultimate Guitar Academy, and right now I'm going to teach you how to tune your guitar. Now there are many different ways of tuning. What I'm going to show you first is how to use a guitar tuner. All tuners are going to be slightly different with different settings, so we need to make sure our settings are right. Now if you have a tuner where you can change a big number on the screen, we want it to be 440, so that's 440. This is called A440. It's basically a reference point for how we tune our guitar. You might also have the option to choose a key on your tuner. If you can choose a key on your tuner, make sure it's set to the key of C. And different tuners have various settings for various instruments, such as bass or ukulele or violin. Basically, you want to be either on C for chromatic or G for guitar. Either one should do the job. When tuning, we simply play one string on our guitar and make sure that our tuner tells us the right note and that we're actually in tune with that note. That's basically all there is to it. Now the strings on our guitar are E, A, D, G, B, E. We can remember this as Eddie Ate Dynamite, Goodbye Eddie. So I'm going to play my low E string and let's see how tuned it is. Ready? Here we go. So we have some good news there. We've got the right note, which is E. However, our note is too high, also known as too sharp. And that's why that big line went past the E. We want it to be in the dead center, which is correct for E. So I'm going to turn my tuning key for the E string. Make sure you turn the right one whenever turning these. We don't want to turn the wrong one and then end up snapping a string. So I'm going to turn my low E string tuning key, which is the first one here, and I'm going to make it lower in pitch, lower in sound. Most people ask me, how do you know which way to turn it? The best way is simply to turn it while you can hear the note and listen to the change it makes. So this is going to go lower. Okay, and this is going to go higher. So when you turn it one way, you go lower, turn it the other way, you go higher. Even if you think you want to memorize which way to turn them, sometimes you have to be careful because if the strings aren't actually put on correctly, it'll be the opposite. So it's usually best just to use your ear and listen to that note go up and down in pitch. So my E string is currently too sharp, which means too high in pitch. So I'm going to play that string and start turning it down. Now I'm only going to turn this when I can hear the note. Okay, if I'm not hearing the note, if I can't hear it, it's not making any sound, I'm not going to turn that. So let's have a go. About there will do the job. This tuner that I'm using is a little bit glitchy and you'll find that's the case with a lot of tuners. So if you find that it's roughly in the center and it kind of jumps back and forth, that's okay. Most tuners will light up green when you're in tune as well. So my E string's good to go. It's tuned to E and it's at the correct pitch. So I'm going to go to my next string, which is A. So let's have a look at the A string. Again, I'm on the A note, but I'm a bit too high. So let's bring that note down into the right pitch. About there will do the job. Next string is D, so we do the same process. Awesome, that'll do. The next string is G, and again I'm too high, so we simply repeat the same process, bring that string down in pitch. About there will do the job. Next one is B. About there, and the last one, my high E string. Okay, that's pretty good. Now a good test to see whether I've actually done that correct is to either go through them all again, that's not bad, or simply play a chord that uses all of the strings. The easiest one is E minor. However, most people will opt for the G chord. It seems to be the chord that everyone goes to in guitar. Now if that sounds correct, and it seems to sound fine to me, I've probably tuned my guitar correctly. Well, that's all there is to tuning your guitar to standard E with a tuner. Remember that standard E is E, A, D, G, B, E. Thanks for watching. If you have any issues, get in touch with us. We're more than happy to help you out. If you have any issues tuning your guitar, get in touch with us at ultimateguitaracademy.com. We're more than happy to help you out. All the best, and until next time, keep shredding.